Fronts, bow, back, stern. Just get it right, Squirt. I throw your ass out the little round window on the side.
Come on, Chief. This isn't no Boy Scout picnic. See, you got your rubbers.
All right, Commissioner. Fasten your safety belt. If you see a shark, Hooper, swallow.
Up periscope. Ring for depth charge. Stand by fire drill. Damage control. Report weather bulletin. Nor'easter coming. Bad news for Madison Avenue. You know what I'm talking about, Chief. Ah, the Mrs. Chief. If they don't like you going out, they'll love you coming in. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hey, what's up, guys? BSG Trek Fan 88 here, and yes, I look like crap right now. It's 11:25 p.m. on October 8th, 2012. I have just wrapped on my video of the Jaws box set from Movie Maniac, and I've been actually talking to a few people, and I'm going to talk really quickly, like really quick here. This is going to be like a 5-minute video. That's it. My favorite literary character that I have either seen in a movie or read in a book is Quint from Jaws. Now, why is this? And I'm going to be referencing the film a lot more than the book, because most people, in fact, a lot of people, God, my hair looks so fucking bad right now. It's my day off today, Monday, Columbus Day, whatever. I took a shower, but I didn't do anything. I stayed home and was lazy. Had some Dr. Pepper. Why is Quint my favorite literary character of all time? Well, portrayed in the film and the book, Quint is a badass. He was in World War II. He survived the sinking of the Indianapolis, which, as you know, delivered the atomic bomb, the first bomb, which was dropped on Japan, which helped end the war. Throughout the film and the book, he's portrayed as this, shark hunter extraordinaire that's very, very knowledgeable about his craft. He knows the ocean, he knows fish, he knows sharks, he knows what to do. Again, he survived World War II, so he's a veteran of the Second World War, so he has that kind of mentality of, the generation that he will. And especially in the film, nothing frightens him. Nothing scares him. Nothing gets the better of him. Which is something that I wish my own personal character would have. But the way that Robert Shaw portrays him in the movie is just, when you look back at movies, you can say, oh, well, Harrison Ford did a great job as Indiana Jones, but so-and-so could have done maybe not a better job, but around par of the job. Or, Arnold Schwarzenegger was great as the Terminator, but, so-and-so could have done a so-and-so job, whatever. There is no one on the face of the earth, now, then, and in the future, that could have portrayed Quint better than the late, great, amazing Robert Shaw. And yes, he's had an amazing film career. I've seen, I think, almost all of his films, except his very, very early work. And he's amazing in everything he does. He immerses himself in the character that he's portraying. But Jaws just stands out there, the character of Quint. Whether or not it's personal bias of mine that I grew up with Jaws. Again, if you've watched my other videos, I live on Cape Cod. Jaws was filmed in Martha's Vineyard, so it's a local thing, if you will. But I have seen his films, and it's just Quint stands out to me for the reasons I mentioned before, and of course for his betrayal. I used to work for 3 summers in a row. I worked for a fishing boat called the Albatross out of Sassuat Harbor, and the owner was Dave. I honestly don't remember his last name, but he literally was like Quint, where he was this guy who has been around for a while, has worked in the ocean all his life, was in the military, was in the Navy for a while. I forget if he served in World War II. I don't think he did, but I know he served in Korea. And he was this kind of guy that, yeah, he'd piss you off from time to time. Yeah, he'd expect a little bit more than he should. But if you ever needed help, or if you were in trouble, or if something happened, he would be the first guy the very first guy to back you up, and that's the kind of guy that I appreciate. But, you know, Quint from Jaws, you know, it's just one of those, in my opinion, there's so many performances that I love in the history of movies that I have seen. And Quint is just my personal favorite. I can't give you a definite reason why. I mean, one of the things that I love about the character as portrayed in the movie, and maybe in the book, but, you know, throughout the whole movie, he's just one sheet of ice. Like, there's this shark. It's 25 foot, it's 3 tons. Fuck it, we're gonna get his ass. Or, you know, the boat is sinking. The orca is literally sinking. He's never gonna put on a life jacket again. And yet he goes to Hooper and says, what can you do with these things of yours? You know, he's still defiant to the end. Like, I am going to get this shark. Okay, you know what? It's not going to be me like I thought it was. I'm not going to deliver the shark to the taxidermy man, but maybe Hooper will get him. And, you know, we'll survive this thing. And at the very end, when Quint is on the back of the orca and Bruce, the shark, you know, slams down, and Quint is sliding towards his doom because he can't grip the table inside the orca's mess because a fucking full air tank for a diver rolls on his hand, which, by the way, I am a certified diver and have dove numerous times. Those tanks, if they roll on your hand, I don't care if a giant shark is gonna eat you if you let go. Those fucking things hurt. But, you know, when he lets go of the table and he screams and he's fucking going to Bruce the shark, Jaws, and he's like, watch the movie, like, go to YouTube right now, Quint's death, right? And he's fucking kicking and he's flailing, and for the first time out of the 2-hour movie, you see Quint literally scared, like, oh my god, holy shit, scared. And that says something about the character out of all the shit that's gone down in this film. Hooper, Brody, they have both gotten scared or startled. You know, everybody on the island when the shark attacks. But Quint has been the one character where he's solid. But in this moment, and if you've seen the movie before, obviously you know he dies. But if it's the first time, you're going, holy shit, Quint, get the fuck out of there. And of course he doesn't. He gets eaten by the shark. And like on the Indianapolis, where he was most afraid when he was being rescued, where, you know, he's seen his friends being eaten, but he survived to the end. He was afraid that, you know, while he himself was being rescued, that this was his time, you know, this is it. When Quint is being eaten by Jaws, again, it's a movie, I know, but Robert Shaw's portrayal, with the look on his face and his body motions of trying to get away from Bruce, like, he picks up the fucking machete and just fucking starts wailing at the shark. In the script of the movie, and I know it's in the book, but in the script, it was Quint picks up the machete right before he is quote-unquote swallowed and goes down. No, Robert Shaw picked up the fucking machete and started stabbing the shark before he gets completely swallowed. And that gives you a testament to Quint, where he's scared for the first time in the film, probably in the first time of his life, the character's life, since World War II, and he's not going down without a fight. Anyway, these are my thoughts on Quint. I'm going to go to bed soon here. This is kind of a buzz ramble, but hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night.